Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this project we're going to make a gorgeous card using lots of goodies from Anna Griffin, including the brand new Vellum stickers. Everything I do use I'll put below in the description box, and I'll include a link as well if I can. So the first thing that I've got is my base card, and this is a 6x6 inch square card in Ivory. So I'll show you what it looks like on our cardometer just to give you an idea, and you'll see it's just a nice size to decorate, nice square surface, and that's how it looks. So without further ado, we're going to make sure we've got a good sharp edge on the card, and we're going to start with the inside. So this is a really simple inside. I've cut a piece of ivory paper that's a little bit smaller than the actual base layer of the card. I've got double-sided tape on the back of it, and the first thing we'll do is add that inside. And I just think it finishes it off a lot nicer to add the extra ivory. So that's our first layer. Next, what I've done is, from the rose collection from Anna, I've just cut a normal matte square a little bit smaller than the first layer, and I've got double-sided tape on the back of that, and I'm just going to add that, centralise it to the layer that we've just added, and add that in the middle. And then to finish off our insert, I've used Anna's chalkboard stamps. Now I have used a black StazOn with this stamp, and I've just stamped the word thank you. Now this card, I've been asked for ideas for Teachers' Day cards, so this could be a good one for that. Just something really simple for the inside. And let's pop that in the middle there. That's it, so that'll match nicely to the outside. And there's still enough room to be able to write your message to and from, and any best wishes or anything, but it's just something a little bit different to jazz up the inside. So let's do the outside, and again I'm just going to make sure I've got a good score. Now we've done the inside. The first thing that I've got is from the rose collection again. I've cut a layer for the front of our card. Now I've taken the centre out, and that is the actual square that I've used on the inside. Some people call it gutting, but I don't like that expression, so I just think I've been economical with it. So I've got double-sided tape on the back of this, so I'm just going to peel that off, and I'm going to add it to the outside of our card to make our first layer. So just bear with me while I peel the back of my tape away. And there we go, and we'll just pop that on, trying to make sure it's kind of straight, looking through a camera lens rather than doing it over the top of the layer. There we go. So that's my first layer. Now don't worry about the bit that you've cut away and used somewhere else, because you won't see that. The next thing that I've done, I've taken one of Anna's metallic layers, and I've trimmed away the edge. Now it had a really pretty edge, but I wanted to take that away because I wanted to see some of the floral paper behind it. I've put this on flat double-sided tape as well, and I'll peel away the back of that, and then we're just going to place that over the top of our previous layer, like that. So it's looking pretty already, and now you can't see the little piece that you've taken away from the bottom layer. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I've taken one of the new Vellum stickers, and I've actually put it onto ivory paper, and then I've cut it out. They are simple to cut out and quick, and I've just used scissors for this. I haven't used any special tools or anything. And I'm going to position this just at the top of my card, like that. And then the next thing I'm using is one of Anna's glitter stickers. So these the back just peels away nice and easily from those, and they've got a good stick on them, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of the card, just about there, and stick it down. Then the next thing I've got, again from the Vellum stickers, and I've matted it onto ivory paper again. I've put it with 3D foam at the bottom and double-sided tape at the top. And there is a reason for this, because sometimes when you're adding things with dimension to a card, even though you want them on the foam, you don't want them all raised up. You just want a little bit of different dimension to them. So this vellum flag I'm just going to place at the bottom of the card, and I'm sticking it down so the top bit has been stuck flat and the bottom bit is raised up. You can see that. So then the next thing is again another one of the vellum stickers. Now I'm going to be honest, when I saw these I thought, oh, arrows. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if they're kind of my bag. However, when I was playing yesterday and setting everything up, I thought, do you know, I've got the perfect idea for this. So I've taken it out of the off the sticker sheet, I've put it onto the ivory paper and I've cut it out. And I've put it on 3D foam. And I'm just going to peel the back of it away and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do with it, because it's perfect for our sentiment. Now I'm going to position this over the top of our little flag that we've just put on, and through the centre and on top of the previous vellum sticker like that. So the next thing, I've taken from the Artfully Said stickers, I've cut out a note to say thanks, and I've stuck it on ivory card, and then I've cut it out and I've got it on 3D foam. And it was by sheer accident, because I cut the sentiment out first as I was preparing everything, and it fits perfectly across the top of the arrow like that, just below the arrowhead and above the tail. And now that arrow has turned into a gorgeous embellishment that you would never know is an arrow. So we'll just straighten that a little bit because we're a little bit crooked. Now the last thing that I've got to finish the card off is just a gold one tie bow, and I'm going to just pop that at the top of the sentiment, and that is our card finished. So that's the outside and that's the inside. So the inside matches perfectly to the outside. It's quick and simple, and it looks as though you've spent a long time taking all the layers and finding the matching colours, etc. and for the embellishments, but in actual fact it's only taken minutes, because everything's made it so simple. You've got that flash of gold from the metallic layer and the glitter from the sticker, and it does look so pretty. Now this is a good idea for Teachers' Day cards, and you could easily adapt it if you didn't want to go to so much trouble, or you could add different papers, different layers or different colours. So I hope this has given a few ideas and a little bit of inspiration. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me the thumbs up. I love hearing from you. I think I'm a little bit behind with my comments, but only because I've had internet trouble. So please, keep your comments coming, because I will get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.